Welcome, Leo, to your June 2023 reading. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, Leo, this month I'm using an unusual deck. It's quite old. It's called I Tarocchi di Dante e de Fedele d'Amore. Please excuse me, it's an Italian deck and it's based on the story of Dante's Inferno. So some of the imagery is quite confronting and a little bit graphic. So if you get turned off or you're a bit squeamish, maybe tune off now. Don't watch the reading. But this month also I'm going to be using one of my oldest decks. This is 40 years old. It's published in 1983. And one of my newest decks, the Mystic Palette Tarot, as well, just to get some finishing, just to clarify some things at the end of the reading. So just doing things a little bit differently this month. But you start out the month here, Leo, with some very fast moving energy when it comes to work. You are really going to be moving forward quite quickly. You've got the Knight of Wands. Now, all knights are fast moving energy here, so things are going to be shifting and changing quite quickly. This can be to do with your career, a job that you are needing to complete, a creative project that you are wanting to get underway here. Things are going to be starting quite quickly, and I feel like you're going to be seeing results quite quickly as well. If you are starting a new project here, the Knight of Wands is right above the Emperor card. This talks about really making sure you plan things out carefully, do things, write lists, have ideas in place, make plans, which way you're doing things, be really structured and organized is the message that comes through here. Now, you could potentially have a significant fire sign in your life. You are quite comfortable with fire signs. You are a fire sign, Leo, but there could be an Aries, most definitely here, that you are working with, or certainly another Leo or a Sagittarian as well in your life in June that may be able to help you with this creative project here as well. But I feel like there's this energy here in June that is talking about you having put in so much hard work into something as well, and you are able to sort of sit back now in June and just watch things grow, watch things blossom in a sense, and really be able to see the fruits of your labor in June here. If you've been putting a lot of energy, a lot of effort into things, and these could be things that you've been really stressed and worried about as well, that has brought you a lot of stress and a lot of worry. Or it could potentially be there could be some stress, worry, sleepless nights around a particular project that you have put a lot of energy into, and you are kind of having to wait and see the results, and this can be creating quite a bit of energy because you don't know, quite a bit of worry because you don't know if the energy if the work that you've been putting in is going to show results. And this in a way is perhaps making you hang on to things a little bit tightly, hang on to worries, hang on to your money, hang on to a way of thinking, or a way of doing things, holding on to too tightly when perhaps you potentially don't actually have to here, because I feel like things are going to be working out quite well for you. You know, you've got the the Seven of Pentacles, which, I mean, although the Seven of Pentacles does have this energy of patience, of waiting for things to show up, it is a pentacle, and all pentacles talk about money and finances. So I feel like you are okay financially here in June. Even though you might not have seen any results yet of your efforts or of your hard work, there is definitely a good sign when it comes to your finances, because the Four of Pentacles really talks about being stable. You know, fours are all fours in the deck, in the tarot deck, are stability and strength. You know, the four corners of a square, of a cube, you know, it's a quite four corners of a house, squares, that they are kind of stable, strong, balanced kind of energy. So I feel like things are balanced and you're in a good place financially, and in your career as well, things are quite good. So don't listen to those naysayers or those people that put negative thoughts into your mind. Don't listen to that. Just know that you're not going to have to hang on too tightly for things to because things are going to work out quite well. Now, you've got some beautiful energy here in that King of Cups. This is a very down-to-earth, very caring energy. This is water energy, but, you know, I always say it's more about the character of the person that the cards describe than their star sign. So potentially this is water sign, this is a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces here. But as I said, someone very caring, someone you can really depend on, someone that is emotionally there for you, that is loving and supportive. So this is a great energy to have in your life. And they're going to be coming in, and they're going to be a significant part of your world in June. And they might also be able to, there might be a decision here that you need to make regarding this particular person. But this can also talk about, you know, all cups are all about emotions, love, romance. This could be a decision that many of you are having to make about your relationship as well, that is significant here in June. But I feel like this person is going to be able to come in and give you a lot of support and assistance when it comes to a decision that you may have to make as well. And this could be a decision about your work, about a creative project, about something that you're inspired to do, something that you're quite passionate about. Yeah, but definitely this can be some lovely emotional energy here in June for you. Now, you've got the Emperor card here. This is the card of Aries all day long, but this does talk about you putting things, putting plans into place if you are wanting to move on any career, any shifting in careers, any jobs that you are needing to undertake around your home that may require planning. The Emperor is really saying you need to do that. But whenever the Emperor shows up, that is asking you to take things, have some more control, you know. But now this can be someone that actually can come into your world and help you do this as well. So there could be someone with that kind of energy that comes in for you, that Emperor kind of energy, that someone who does plan things and is able to help you move a project on. So you might be getting involved with someone who can come in and assist you in a particular work, at your job, or if you work for yourself in your company, or in any kind of project that you are wanting to undertake, you might actually be getting the assistance of a particular type of person with that Emperor kind of energy. The ones that are great leaders, a good boss, they're good at, no, I was going to say bossing people around. Well, you don't really want that, but good at instructing other people and assisting a project to move forward. But there are worries here for you, Leo. I can see you've got that Nine of Swords. This is a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry, and it could be, as I said earlier, about a project that you have been working really hard on and you're unsure of the results of your efforts yet, but this is really okay. You've got, not only have you got the Nine of Swords, but right after it you've got the Justice card, and this is quite a good card, a good omen if you do have any projects underway, if you've got any kind of contracts, if you are in a legal battle of any sort, if you're waiting for a contract to come through, things are going to work out in your favor here if you do. The Justice card does talk about things coming back into balance here for you. If things have been really busy, if you've been struggling financially, if your funds have been going up and down, or you're feeling like you have to hang on to your money, things are coming back into balance when you do get the Justice card. This is the all-seeing Justice, or, well, I should say Justice is blind. And I mean, if you look at this particular card, it looks like there's two little eyeballs, one in each scale. And this can be referring to, that Justice is blind. And it's just the facts that Justice sees. So, as I said, there's nothing to be worried about here. If you have been, trying to close off a deal, sign some contracts, going through legal issues, it's just the facts, and the facts are in your favor, so don't worry too much about it there. Things are coming into balance. Now, your final tarot card there, that is the Two of Wands. This is that card I was talking about when I was referring to a decision or a choice that you might be needing to make in June. And again, this can be to do with a sort of a crossroad that you might be coming to in your life here as well. Could have something to do with that water sign, that King of Cups there. But this is a great card to have if you are going to have to make a decision, because what the Two of Wands always says is there is no wrong choice here, Leo. No matter which way you choose to go, it's going to be the right choice for you at this time. And often you'll see in a traditional deck of cards a character that's come to a bit of a crossroad or to a bit of a fork in the road, and there's two pathways, and if you look down the pathways, both of them lead to amazing places, or in some decks you'll see that both pathways come back together and join at the end of the journey anyway. So regardless of whatever path you take here, it's going to get you to where it is you need to go at the end of the day, Leo. So let's get some clarifying cards just before we finish to give us that little bit extra information that may need to be coming out for you. And I am going to take all of those. Okay, so you've got, oh wow. So I think Cancer got that card as well. I think, and you do have a water sign here, so it's interesting. You have got the Wheel of Fortune here, so this is that wheel of karma that goes around, and this is a great sign. This is often a card of good luck. It is things sort of coming back into balance. Now you've got that Page of Wands here. Again, you could have a significant fire sign. This card I would normally read as a Sagittarian, but this can be Leo like yourself, Sagittarius or Aries. But this is some really good news coming in to do with work, or to do with something that you've been working on, or a project that you're wanting to undertake. It's about inspiration. It's about intuition as well. This is really good news coming in. Now, for some of you, you may actually be deciding to go back to school and get further education here. For others, you might actually be there could be a younger person that comes into your life that you are needing to mentor here, or that is going to bring you a lot of great fortune in your life as well, through one way or another. Now, for some of you, and this is just a side note, this doesn't apply to everyone, and I don't want you to be afraid. The Seven of Swords can often talk about someone that comes into your world that perhaps doesn't have your best interest at heart. So just keep an eye out for that sort of thing. But the Seven of Swords often does talk about to really look at the way you are doing something. You might want to be thinking outside of the box and doing things a little bit differently here, but really take into consideration your actions, because this Seven of Swords often does talk about looking at the consequences of your actions as well. That can be, you might decide to do something a little bit different, off the cuff, in a different way. And if this has something to do with a legal way of doing something, make sure you always choose the legal option. Just because you've got justice there, you want to make sure that the things work in your favor, and you don't want to have any legal issues arising by your actions. But this, as I said, can talk about doing things differently. And so if this is something to do with the choice that you are needing to make about which direction to go in here, think it through carefully, and do consider the repercussions of your actions is a message I feel like I should be giving you here. But definitely a really positive reading here for June, Leo. I am loving that for you. So also, just so you know, I do offer free mini readings. So if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and you can ask a question in the comment section below. Just put new subscriber and ask your question, or new subscriber, free mini reading please, and I will go into depth and give you that more longer mini reading. For anyone else who needs to ask a question as well, you can also write that below, and I will give you a yes or a no answer, or just a short message in response to your question. But for new subscribers, you will get that more in-depth reading. So I hope that resonated with you. Have a great June, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.